Do you feel that the most of your adult life that you've been searching for the one, or like just been doing your own thing until the one came along, or do you feel like and you had to like grow up yourself mature wise, or was it something else in regards to you and Mari being engaged?
I wouldn't say I was ever searching. I was definitely like content being like not alone, but alone. Like I was cool, like doing my own thing, like you just said. I wasn't like by any means searching. Um, I guess didn't really start to really think about it until I went on Bachelorette the first time, and then I kind of got more like, yeah, I could more in my head, like I would be willing to settle down or whatever you want to call it and actually get married. I think when I went on the Claire and Tasha season is when it sort of entered my mind that it was something that I would do. But prior to that, I was like, doing, just working
Yeah, just doing
yeah,
handling your
yeah,
business for on your side.
yeah.
So
It wasn't on my mind at that point.
I believe you
But
spoke about this the last time we spoke, but what your relationship history prior to Mari? I mean, were you, like you mentioned just now, like were you just single for all those years? You really didn't get involved in any serious relationships?
yeah, I was pretty single for a long time. There was maybe a year before Bachelorette in 2020. I had was dating a girl for maybe a year ish, give or take. Sort of pretty serious, but not to the point where I was ever thinking about getting married or anything. And she ended up moving to LA. She lived in Chicago and she moved to LA, and it sort of just fizzled out. And that was kind of the only serious one in like a 10-year span, probably prior to Bachelorette.
And what was it about
Nice.
Mari that
Exactly.
made you want to get serious with somebody and take it to that next level?
I think I don't know. There's something about her that's just, I, it's weird because she's young. She's only, 26, but she doesn't, it doesn't, it's just weird. She comes like the way we are together. It feels like she's, my age, or it's hard to explain. And it's just, we just, to me, it's like you need somebody that you could get along with and live with and be around all the time. And like we don't, the weird thing is we don't really fight.
Mhm.
And in previously, I always felt like a relationship just added more stress to my life, and that's why I didn't want to be in it. But with Mari, there is no stress, and she actually enhances life. Like like it gives me like we get to go out.
It's
And
beautiful.
we go out all the time. We see shows and go to dinner. Like I never did any of that. I was always a homebody a lot prior. So it's like it just expanded and sort of enhanced my life. And it's just I guess I don't know how to fully explain it, but
You know what? You brought up a very interesting point. Like I've actually seen a lot of guys, like on the person with the microphone ask these guys questions about relationships and women, and one of the main themes that I always see guys saying, and it's kind of like to what you're talking about, is men want a woman that brings them peace, right?
yeah,
Like is
100%.
that a fact or not?
Yeah. That's
Mike, look at Mike's smile right now.
Yeah, I got a lot to say about that one.
But peace, man, like just the lack of stress, like you're like you just said it right there, Kenny. Like you compared your previous relationships, you're all constantly fighting, bickering, whatever. You're stressed out. Like now it's like very easy. It just flows naturally, and you're super happy.
Yeah, like you know how it is. Like I don't get text messages from her, and there's no you know how it is. Like you'll get a shitty text
Yeah.
from a girl, just all that little stuff where there's none of that. Knock on wood, hopefully not.
Not yet.
Wait,
She's
Kenny,
gonna flip
Kenny,
it. She's gonna flip
Kenny,
the switch.
we need to talk.
Yeah.
We need to talk. We need to
Kenny
talk
just started
right
sweating.
Yeah, he's like, oh God, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? But no, seriously, it sounds like you found your best friend, man.
Yep.
And so, I love that for you. I love that for her. I love that for y'all's relationship and thriving. So with that being said, having your best friend, what has been something that Mari has taught you about yourself that you didn't know before?
I'll tell you what, she's very cool-headed, calm when it comes to if there is any kind of bullshit, sort of, if like a fighting, a rising stuff, she's pretty calm, and I'm usually pretty hot. I don't want to say I'm hot-headed, but I can lose my shit pretty easy when it comes to like work stuff or whatnot. So she's I think since being around her, like when shit happens with work or with one of the bands or whatnot, like I've kind of learned to handle some of the shitty situations a little calmer, which has been nice. Back to the peace stuff that Bryan said. It's kind of like she's like, even back on Paradise, like she could have lost her shit probably a few times. She did throw the cake, whatnot, but it's not like
Willingly,
she
maybe.
lost her
Maybe
mind.
not.
Yeah, I mean, but the way, there was some stuff she probably could have lost her shit on me and it could have been ugly, but she handles her business very well, very calm.